Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel General Hospital Official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Who will take down Cyrus' enraged mother seeking revenge? General Hospital spoilers and updates reveal that Cyrus Renault's reign of Digitalis poisoning terror has outraged multiple mothers, as well as one daughter. Who do you think will finally take down Cyrus and carry out their revenge plan? General Hospital spoilers, Alexis Davis just learned that her oldest daughter, Sam McCall, did not die of a heart attack at random. Portia Robinson summoned her to her office at GH, where Molly Lansing Davis joined her. They were both taken aback when they learned what Portia had to say. Sam's death was not an accident, it was deliberate. Alexis is currently in shock and seeking answers, but she will soon shift into fury and revenge mode. Alexis has previously raged and exacted revenge. Just ask Kiefer Bauer, who assaulted Christina Corinthos Davis, but he is no longer alive. GH spoilers, Carly Spencer. Fortunately, Michael Corinthos survived Cyrus' Digitalis injection, but he is now in a cutting-edge burn clinic in Baden-Baden, Germany. Cyrus may have been engaged in the explosion of Sonny Corinthos' penthouse, where Michael was burned. However, doctors Lucas Jones and Isaiah Gannon administered a Digitalis antidote to Michael as his heart began to fail, symptoms of Digitalis poisoning. Carly will soon learn, if she hasn't already, that Cyrus is the leading suspect in the Digitalis killer. Carly will seek vengeance if she discovers Cyrus is responsible for Michael's injuries, and she will be furious over the attempted murder. General Hospital spoilers, Josslyn Jax. That brings us to the next potential avenger, Carly's mini-me Josslyn Jax, who is out to avenge Dex Heller. She has already packed his gun and attempted to make an arrest, which did not assist the situation, but she has continued to pursue him. Josslyn has been a loose cannon since Dex died abruptly in the hospital, but she also recognizes Cyrus as the primary suspect in his stabbing. Dex would not be in the hospital if he hadn't been stabbed, and Cyrus would not have killed him. Dex was coming too close to solving the case. Lucky Spencer, Josslyn's uncle, and Elizabeth Baldwin are investigating Cyrus's role in the Digitalis murder. GH spoilers, who do you think will take out Cyrus? So, who do you think will kill Cyrus? All three have a decent probability of going after him to avenge their adult kid, or, in Josslyn's case, her partner. Alexis has avenged Christina by killing Kiefer, while Carly has not yet killed anyone. However, she did shoot Tony Jones in order to avoid being imprisoned for kidnapping Michael. Of course, Josslyn is in the running, possibly more than the other two, but Alexis could be pushed if the circumstances are right. Cyrus is ripe for the Grim Reaper's picking. It simply depends on who is most eager to be his Grim Reaper. General Hospital spoilers, Carly falls for Brennan, but is he just another bad boy disaster? Oh! Carly Spencer Corinthos has done it again. General Hospital spoilers confirm Carly's poor romantic choices. Just when we believe she's making the right decision, she brings home a mysterious man with a shady past. This time, it's Jack Brennan, whom she just kissed. Jason and Felicia have been pushing Carly to avoid him since the beginning, but she is unconcerned. Perhaps she prefers a terrible boy. General Hospital spoilers, Carly loves men who raise red flags. According to General Hospital spoilers, Carly's dating past is a heated mess. She has dated serial killers, mobsters, and criminal lords. Remember Franco, whom everyone in Port Charles detested? Despite numerous warnings, our girl was so love-blind that they almost made it down the aisle. However, this did not go well as Carly cheated on him with Sonny Corinthos. What about her other exes? She had dated AJ, the drunkard, before falling for Lorenzo Alcazar, the violent drug lord. Then came Johnny Zachara, a mobster, but she eventually made peace with Jax, the business raider. Still, Carly isn't a fan of stability, and she prefers boys that are rugged and badass. Does Jack match the description? The man is a spy, so maintaining secrets and lying comes effortlessly to him. Anna Devane had cautioned Carly not to trust Brennan, but she believes there is more to him. Will Carly get burned again? Carly might be correct about his boyfriend, especially since Jack has let his defenses down. He told a heartbreaking narrative of a fallen companion from a previous assignment, which sounded raw and heartfelt. Carly eventually believed Jack, but was he being honest, or was he attempting to garner her sympathy? The truth is, Carly understands what it's like to hold secrets in a relationship. After all, she spent years with Sonny, and their love language was don't ask, don't tell. Hence, she can handle Brennan's double existence. However, if he is not a spy with a traumatic background, this could backfire. What if he is collaborating with Sidwell, the town's newest evil guy? If that is true, this relationship may not only be a mistake, but also a serious threat to Carly. General Hospital's Maurice Benard reveals how a fellow GH star broke his heart. According to General Hospital teasers, Rocco Falconeri is Sonny Corinthos' grandson, but the two rarely spend time together on canvas. Still, everything changed recently, and fans were able to see the two exchange several scenes as a result of Sam McCall's demise. Finn Carr, who stars on General Hospital, recently visited on Maurice Benard's State of Mind podcast, and the two had a fascinating talk regarding the teens' recent storylines. General Hospital's Maurice Benard and Finn Carr talk. Sam McCall's passing. Carr appeared on the Sunday, January 26, 2025 episode of State of Mind, and Benard introduced Carr by saying, "I just want to say that I love young actors, I've helped quite a bit, and I haven't helped in a while because I just haven't found anyone who I kind of like, and this person I've got today, I kind of like." The two talked about Carr's recent work and the storyline where his stepmother, S. Bernard, praised everyone in the storyline, including Finn Carr's performance, saying it broke my heart in one scene. Carr responded, "Knowing that it broke your heart, I think I probably did a good job." The young actor added, "It was hard to kind of play, because I've only really done." Benard, a soap veteran, advises his teen GH co-star that in daytime drama, it's very simple, if you're not 200% prepared, you're cooked. He emphasizes the importance of being ready to perform and the short amount of time available. How fantastic was Finn Carr's performance in Sam's leaving storyline? Willow had spent the last few months clinging to an idyllic vision of her future, which had become increasingly unstable as reality crept into her life. She had long felt that Drew was the one who could offer her happiness, that he was the epitome of integrity and compassion. But the longer she stayed by his side, the more fracture she detected in his flawless exterior. Drew had always been charming, and Willow was first drawn to him because of his confidence. He was consistent and reliable, giving her the stability she craved. But security was meaningless when it was based on dishonesty. She had often witnessed actions that did not reflect the man she thought she knew. His eagerness to push moral limits, especially when it served his own goals, bothered her more than she wanted to acknowledge. She initially disregarded the unease creeping in her gut, but recent events had made it impossible to ignore. Drew's decision to entangle himself with Nina, of all people, left Willow in shock. It wasn't just an error, it was a betrayal on a scale she couldn't bear. The man who had previously assured her of his everlasting allegiance had been lying right in her face. And the worst part? He had done it without hesitation, keeping his trysts with her mother a secret while continuing to play the role of faithful partner. Willow had become accustomed to giving others the benefit of the doubt, believing that everyone was capable of change. She had witnessed firsthand how people might be redeemed, and how love and understanding could guide even the most flawed souls to a better life. However, Drew showed no remorse, only reason. He acted as if his actions were justified, as if concealing his affair was the appropriate thing to do. Willow had a bitter taste in her mouth after realizing this. As she sat in the stillness of her chamber, recalling the events of the previous weeks, her thoughts turned to Michael. She'd left behind the man who had previously been her entire universe. What had once appeared to be an irreversible conclusion between them now felt like an open-ended story. Michael had never been perfect, no one is, but he had always been open with her. Even when his truth hurt, she never questioned his sincerity. Their love was based on something real, which she had taken for granted. And now, after everything, she is questioning if she made a mistake. Michael was recovering, and with each passing day, she found herself thinking more and more about him. He had tried to move on with Sasha. This much was undeniable. But was it true love? Or was it a sign of weakness, exacerbated by the agony they had both experienced? If she was honest with herself, she understood Sasha's pregnancy would make things difficult to undo. Sasha had done everything she could to conceal the truth about the baby's paternity, and Willow understood why. But deep down, she thought Michael was already aware of the truth. He wasn't the type of man to ignore his intuition, and learning that Sasha had kept such a huge secret from him would rock him to his core. Willow exhaled and rubbed her temples, attempting to make sense of the maelstrom of emotions pouring through her. Did she still love Michael? That was the question she'd been avoiding. The answer worried her because if she did, if they could ever find their way back together, she would have to face the consequences of her actions. That means addressing the consequences of Drew's actions. It was evident now. Drew was not the man she had once thought he was, and the idea of continuing to build a life with him seemed unthinkable. He had damaged her trust, and she doubted she would ever be able to rebuild it. Michael was uncertain about the future. But if there was even a glimmer of hope that they could find their way back together, she owed it to herself, and to him, to try. The journey ahead would not be simple, and many questions remained unresolved. But one thing was certain, Willow would no longer be misled by false promises. She'd made her decisions, and now it was time to see if she could fix things before it was too late. General Hospital spoilers from Monday, February 3rd through Friday, February 7th. Elizabeth is there for Lucky, while Jordan and Anna update each other on their investigations. Meanwhile, Sunny is there for Alexis, and Laura approaches an unexpected person with a warning. General Hospital spoilers for the week of February 3rd. General Hospital spoilers for Monday, February 3rd. Even as Dante and Lulu struggle to adjust to their new normal, she makes every effort to be there for him when he needs it. Numerous obstacles will stand in the way of a Dante and Lulu reunion. Alexis is still reeling from the news that Sam was murdered, and Sunny does his best to comfort her. Here's hope Sasha's upcoming surprise is a pleasant one. After everything they've been through over the years, Elizabeth instantly sees through Lucky's facade. Trina is clearly caught off guard. GIOMG! Watch Giovanni Mazzi prove he is the greatest showman. General Hospital spoilers for Tuesday, February 4th. Lucky manages to open up to Elizabeth after his wall falls down. Things might get awkward if Felicia puts Sasha on the spot. Jordan has a plan and is about to discuss it with someone. Something tells us that Drew's surprising allegation is unlikely to win him any friends. Carly made a discovery. General Hospital spoilers for Wednesday, February 5th. The Davis girls are working together to devise a strategy. Sasha's had enough and lashes out. Willow has made up her mind and is no longer unsure. Will Carly want to hear what Lucas has to say? Is it improper to be curious about Tracy's reaction once she becomes enraged? General Hospital spoilers for Thursday, February 6th. Dante pleads his case, and poor Rocco overhears something he probably should not have heard. Is Lois turning to Martin for legal advice or for personal reasons? Portia having a conversation with Brad. Nina does what she does best, make an unexpected move. General Hospital spoilers for Friday, February 7th. Nina believes she may persuade someone to join her in an alliance. Sunny receives an update on his condition. With whom is Lulu about to have an extremely tense encounter? Laura has a few words of warning for Drew, illustrating that he can get under anyone's skin. Jordan and Anna attend a conference. The winds of change are flowing through the halls of power in Port Charles, where a man long recognized for his unwavering fortitude is up against a foe unlike any he has faced before. A heart disease has begun to take its toll on the once powerful criminal underworld leader, making him vulnerable in ways he never expected. For years, he has remained firm, his empire built on tenacity and unwavering determination. However, as his health deteriorates, the burden of his double existence becomes more pressing than ever. His family has always been at the forefront of his decisions, even when they led him down a dark and hazardous path. Despite his best efforts, he cannot keep the truth buried indefinitely. His eldest daughter has always been sensitive, and although having her own scars from previous losses, she refuses to be kept in the shadows. She has previously witnessed the death of loved ones, and the prospect of losing her father is unbearable. But the real concern is, how will she respond when she discovers the full scope of his difficulties? She is impulsive by nature and has never sat idly by when someone she cares about is in danger. Her urge to assist may lead her down a perilous path, loaded with danger and repercussions beyond her control. She has already made significant progress in forging her own path, proving herself capable in ways her father never imagined. However, the burden of responsibility in the underworld is not easy to bear. As her father considers leaving the empire he founded, he must ponder the consequences of his decision. The world he inhabits does not allow for clean breaks. There are foes lurking in the shadows, waiting for the ideal opportunity to strike. If they detect weakness, they will strike, and the consequences might be disastrous. The daughter's determination to protect her family may drive her to make decisions that will change the path of her life forever. Her father may believe he is protecting her by concealing her from the reality, but he may be underestimating her strength. If she senses an opportunity to carry the weight in his place, she will seize it, no matter the cost. Will the once powerful leader of Port Charles be able to traverse this new chapter in his life without succumbing to the weight of his past? And will his daughter's unwavering loyalty lead her deeper into the darkness he sought to shelter her from? The stakes have never been higher, and the decisions they make in the following days will shape their family's fate for generations to come. Laura Wright opens up about her health issues while filming General Hospital. Laura Wright has been a General Hospital fan favorite for 2 decades, but committed viewers have suddenly detected something unusual about Carly Corinthos. If you thought the actress appeared different on General Hospital, you were correct, and Laura Wright is now ready to talk about her recent health issues. Here's what the Carly Corinthos actress said. Laura Wright confessed in a recent Woman's World interview that she had been dealing with menopausal symptoms for some years. Laura's menopausal symptoms were so bad that she was having difficulty recording sequences for Carly Corinthos on General Hospital. Laura Wright discusses menopause struggles on General Hospital set. Menopause affects each woman differently. In some circumstances, the symptoms and heat flashes are even more severe than in others. The General Hospital star admitted that the panic attacks triggered by her hot flashes were so terrible that she ran off the ABC soap set while filming and did not leave her room for 2 days. GH actress on the mend. Laura Wright appears to be on the mend now, having had surgery and taking hormone replacements. Now that her health troubles are under control, she wants to use her soap opera fame to raise awareness about menopause and advocate for other women her age who are going through similar difficulties. Did you notice Laura's symptoms on General Hospital while she played Carly Corinthos? Emma from General Hospital raises awareness about animal cruelty. Emma is deeply concerned about animal cruelty. Will she be successful in fundraising? Emma is back on General Hospital with a fresh look and attitude. She is also serious about a significant cause. Emma has changed since she was a tiny girl on General Hospital. Anna's granddaughter has returned to Port Charles after getting into problems at Berkeley and transferring to PCU. This adult Emma is no longer a charming little princess, but more of a rebel. She was discovered sneaking out late at night and heading to the Mercury Club. But this girl wasn't there to party, she was attending a late-night meeting of students against animal cruelty. She is raising funds for a cause that is important to her. She mentioned to Gio how important this group is to her because of her love of animals, particularly dogs. Emma grew raised with 2 dogs, whom she cherished. She also volunteered at a local pound, where she cared for puppies but was devastated when some were sold to a laboratory. She wants to end animal testing. For several years, GH has held the annual Nurses' Ball to raise funds for AIDS research. This was an essential component of the soap, bringing attention to a cause that was sorely needed. It began after Stone died of AIDS and his partner, Robin, tested HIV positive. Robin is Emma's mother. Emma inherited her mother's fighting spirit and picked a subject she cares deeply about. She explained to her new friend Gio that SAC raised little money at the Mercury Club since college students don't have much. She wants olds and boomers to contribute. Her plan is to arrange an event for the older age at the Metro Court in the hopes of raising additional donations. She asked Gio to play his violin for entertainment. He cheerfully agreed. These two may be creating a bond. Emma may be more like her old self than we expected. She is doing a wonderful job and may end up hosting the season's biggest event in Port Charles. What are your thoughts about Emma and her cause? Please let us know in the comments. Kristen Alderson's daughter Kira turns 1. Please join us in celebrating a very happy birthday to Kira, Kristen Alderson's gorgeous daughter, with her fiancé, Taylor Crosor. Mom and Dad organized her a special Elmo-themed birthday party so she could spend her special day with her family. Kira's first birthday celebration. Alderson captioned her carousel of party photos and videos. To say she had a wonderful time is an understatement. Kira enjoys socializing, dancing, and hugging. Beyond grateful for our dancing, waving, clapping, Josslyn, funny, smart, affectionate baby girl, she went on, I never thought I could love someone or anything as much as I love you. While the GH alum did not specify when the party was placed, it was most likely over the weekend, and she only posted it on Kira's official birthday, January 29th. Heartache has taken center stage for individuals hoping to start families in Port Charles. Hope has been dangled in front of them, just to be ripped away, causing devastation. First, a young couple excited to welcome a child into their lives encountered unimaginable challenges. A woman who aspired to be a mother was taken aback when she discovered that she was unable to bear children. Surrogacy appeared to be the solution, but cruel fate had different intentions. One attempt failed, and just as it appeared that a new route had been constructed, her own sister hesitated, looking to be willing to keep the kid she had committed to give up. Then came the unthinkable. Before any decision could be taken, the newborn's life was tragically cut short. A newlywed was caught off guard by a shocking revelation. His hope of beginning a family with the lady he adored was dashed when he discovered he was unable to conceive. The weight of that revelation was nearly too much to bear, and while their love remained strong, the future they had previously imagined was now unknown. However, in Port Charles, science does not always play by the book. It is a location where mysterious recoveries, miraculous returns, and medical impossibilities become reality. If history has taught its citizens anything, it is that the impossible can become reality. Grief can unite individuals in unexpected ways. Two people drowning in despair may find consolation in one another. The anguish of broken hopes might lead to a moment of reckless abandonment, an opportunity to forget, if only briefly. Sorrow can spark passion, and for those who believe they have nothing to lose, the implications are rarely considered. Who's to say that in a place where miracles occur more frequently than logic requires, fate won't interfere again? Regardless of the odds, what if the impossible becomes a reality? What if the man who claimed he could never father a child discovers otherwise? What if the lady whose body was considered unfriendly to new life receives the most unexpected gift of all? The shock of such a revelation would be enormous, shattering their worlds in ways they never expected. As hearts grieve and the future remains unknown, one question lingers: when all hope appears lost, is destiny simply waiting for the right moment to prove everyone wrong? General Hospital spoilers, 3 marriage proposals, new engagements in Port Charles. General Hospital spoilers tease some interesting love happenings on the ABC show. Some new engagements may be developing in Port Charles, so here are 3 potential marriage proposals. 1. Will Drew drop the question to Willow? For starters, Drew Quartermaine may propose to Willow Tate sooner rather than later. Drew has already planned to move Willow and their children into a large house, assuming Willow agrees. Drew sees a bright future for Willow, so he may not even wait till her divorce is finalized to propose her next marriage. Drew may eventually pull out a ring and propose to Willow, regardless of whether she accepts the engagement offer. 2. What plans do Spinelli and Maxie have for their wedding? Next, let's chat about Damian Spinelli and Maxie Jones, who may have some wedding plans coming soon. Will Spinelli make a passionate marriage proposal to Maxie and convince her to marry him? Maxie and Spinelli are one of the happiest couples on Canvas, so the authors might let them get engaged and start planning their wedding soon. 3. Did Brennan propose to Carly? What about Jack Brennan, who is obviously captivated with Carly Spencer? Carly is strengthening her grasp on Brennan's heart without even trying, so he may make a dramatic move in the future. Although Jack is unlikely to propose right now, he may ask Carly to marry him in the future. Carly is transforming Brennan in unexpected ways, so he may finally realize he can't live without her and propose a stunning engagement ring. That does not imply Carly will accept any marriage proposal, but she may consider marrying Jack for better or worse. Brennan's secrets may jeopardize his quest to live happily ever after, but Carly will remain a top priority for him in the coming months. According to General Hospital spoilers, numerous romances will deepen, so stay tuned for more engagement predictions and updates on big wedding news. Weekly General Hospital recap January 27th to 31st, Brooklyn reveals, vengeful Valentine. Secrets are guarded, and lies spread. Baby daddies were all the rage in Port Charles last week, and the General Hospital recap for January 27th to 31st, 2025, as everything you may have missed. What happened at Port Charles? Chase, Dante, and Jason receive exciting pregnancy news in Port Charles. In Germany, Brennan received an unexpected guest. Monday, January 27, 2025, when Lucky and Elizabeth went to Turning Woods to collect a list of Cyrus patients, they persuaded a nurse to print it for them when the manager entered and recognized Lucky. In typical Luke manner, he came up with a tale about his family's intention to sue the facility. This was the distraction Elizabeth required to grab the list. Anna summoned Jason to her office and informed him that Sidwell was now living in Port Charles. When the prospect of him being responsible for the fire was brought up, Jason sobbed and told her that he needed to do right by Michael, alluding to revenge. Christina confronted Sonny about his absence at her reopening, and he lied, claiming it was business. Christina discovered that the two were traveling to Los Angeles for deception business when Natalia arrived at his room. Unbeknownst to her, it was for Sonny to have his heart examined. Nina and Curtis devised a plan to keep Aurora away from Drew, who met with Lucy to explore finding a new house for himself, his daughter, and Willow's family. After welcoming Willow back to the Quartermaines, Chase received his test results from GH. He asked Willow to read them to him, and she informed him that he was unable to father a kid. Tuesday, January 28, 2025, at GH, Portia met with Alexis to inform her that Sam had most certainly been murdered. Trina later sought her mother's advice on Kai's injuries, which could prevent him from pursuing a career in football. Felicia informed Anna that she had seen Emma out clubbing, causing Anna to warn her granddaughter to be cautious and make better decisions. Emma claimed that she was at the club for an animal rights event organized by PCU. Tracy was on a rampage at the mansion following the events that led to the conspiracy with Drew and Willow. With everyone gathered in the living room to calm her down, she told Sasha to climb a bookcase and grab a mouse. Sasha was compelled to tell everyone that she was pregnant. After Gio reassured her that he was happy being raised by a single mother, Lois gave Jason a knowing look as he followed Sasha out and questioned if Michael was aware that she was pregnant. Chase admitted that he was infertile when Brooklyn informed him that her testing had come back normal. In Germany, Brennan invited Carly to a spa. Later, when he was alone in the spa, Valentine snuck in, preparing to strangle Brennan. On Wednesday, January 29, 2025, Olivia and Lois took Tracy out for a nail appointment to help her relax after what occurred with Sasha. But Tracy ran into Martin, and they got into a fight. Emma came to the Q mansion with a request for Gio. She invited him to offer his musical abilities to an animal cruelty event, and he reluctantly accepted. Brooklyn consoled Chase after he disclosed that he was infertile. When he left to be alone, she contacted Lois and confided in her mother, wondering if she should tell Chase about her previous pregnancy. Jason pressed Sasha about Michael being the father outside the boathouse, and she implored him not to tell anyone. When Cody returned home, he learned about Sasha's pregnancy and discovered her feeling the baby move with Jason. Meanwhile, Portia called Anna and explained the digitalis notion. Later, Anna informed Dante that Sam had been slain. Valentine's plan to assassinate Brennan in Germany failed when Carly barged in and struck him in the head. Valentine was able to flee while she was assisting Brennan in his recovery. Later, Brennan entered Carly's room and kissed her. Thursday, January 30, 2025, Brennan planned a romantic evening for Carly in Germany, while Alexis lashed out in her office in Port Charles while alerting Diane about Sam's murder. She later called Molly and Christina and informed them of their sister's murder. After Chase vented his wrath on the punching bag, Dante appeared and informed him of the deaths at GH. He then explained that whenever he sees Lulu, he thinks of Sam. Meanwhile, Lulu told Maxie that she was still in love with Dante. On the Q baby front, Brooklyn told Lois about the baby she gave up, mentioning that Dante is the father. Meanwhile, Jason met with Diane to explore the legal aspects of Michael being Sasha's baby's father. He eventually decided to travel to Germany to talk to him. Cody went to see Maxie and told that Jason was the father of Sasha's baby. Friday, January 31st, 2025, while Sunny and Christina were meeting with Diane, Rick and Ava stopped them and attempted to broker a deal with Sunny about the custody battle, which Sunny declined. While Lulu told Laura that she still loved Dante, Brooklyn approached Cody and inquired if he had ever told Dante that he fathered her child. He assured her that he didn't. Meanwhile, Dante confronted Anna after learning she removed him from Sam's case. When he yelled, she sentenced him to a week of paid leave, and he stormed out. He ended up running into Brooklyn, who gave him a hug just as Lulu stepped in. Brad asked Portia for an extra day off in Miami, and she had no choice but to comply. Jordan attempted, but failed, to calm Curtis and Drew's building anger at the gym. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.